Hi! Today we're going to recreate this eyeshadow combination over here, and it is the Sultry Purple combination. So we're going to recreate this today over on this side of my eye. I'm also going to show you the rest of this look too, so there are a couple things included. Let me show you everything that's included in this combination. We're going to use Wineberry Blush, we're going to use Sweet Plum, Merlot, Cinnabar, Starry Night eyeshadows, so 4 eyeshadows. And then I'm also going to be using Boho Plum Lipstick and Berry Lip Liner. So we're going to start with this today. So I'm going to outline my lips first with the Berry Lip Liner. Actually, before I get started with this, hang on, let me put on my lip primer. So lip primer is going to make a really big difference. I know I talk about primers all the time, but it will make a huge difference. And then we're going to finish this eyeshadow look. We're going to make this nice and quick berry combination. So tell me what you think about this berry combination down below. Just outlining the outside of my lips right now with the Berry Lip Liner. So Berry Lip Liner in general, and the lip primer are going to help your lipstick and everything to stay on so much longer. So one thing I do usually suggest, hang on, let me find my brush real quick. I did not bring my brush over here. I usually do. I bring over a lip brush. Hang on, let me find it. So I like to use a cream color brush, here it is, as a lip brush, just kind of right around the outside edges to clean it up. Oof, okay, don't want that to happen. So we avoid that from happening by cleaning your brush. Hang on, let me take a little bit more of my foundation. Actually, I'll just take my foundation brush. Okay, there we go. All right, so you want to use just the very tip of the brush, right along your lip line. You can see how it's just kind of like blending it out a little bit better. Then it's not so harsh, but it's going to keep your lipstick on the same amount of time. All right, I'm going to take my Boho Plum lipstick. I'm going to apply this over the top. I love how hydrating this lipstick is. It is sunflower oil and vitamin E in here. Okay, so that is the Boho Plum without the berry lip liner underneath. It would be significantly lighter. So it would be a lot more of like a neutral or natural lipstick. All right, you can always fix the insides. Hang on, let me make sure this is nice and even too. Okay, now we're gonna move on. We're gonna do the eyes. So actually first, before we do the eyes, oh wait, actually I'm gonna put on my eye primer. That's what I'll do first, and then we will do the cheeks, so the blush. So I'm gonna take just a teeny tiny bit of the eye primer and apply it right over here on this eyelid. So make sure, if you do not already subscribe to this channel, make sure you do subscribe while you're here. I do different makeup looks, different skincare combinations. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them down below. I will answer your questions. So make sure you make sure you subscribe, and make sure that you come and hang out, turn on your notifications so you can see when I go live and when I post videos. I'm gonna use my cheek brush. I'm gonna pick up the Wineberry here, which I love the Wineberry, it's so pretty, and apply it right on my cheeks. You can see right here, right on my cheekbone, right above, right on that cheekbone really. So right above where you would contour. Okay, same thing on this side. Now, I know some people will put this on and then leave it and not blend it. We are not here to look like clowns. We do not want to do that. We want to make sure this is nice and blended out. So you can apply your color by patting this on here. This is a powder, so this is Wineberry again. It's one of the darkest, one of like the deepest blushes that you can get, which I love, especially come fall time and things like that. But then we're going to take the all over powder brush and we're going to blend this out, and you're going to see how nice and blendable these blushes are too. So they do not stay. See, isn't that so much better? Blend this side out. this all over powder brush is an absolute must. If you do not have one, you have to get an all over powder brush and a fluffy eyeshadow blending brush. Those are two of my very most used brushes. Okay, so there we go. So that's the blush, the Wineberry, all blended out. Now we can go into the eyes. So let me fix my eye. There we go. All right, so for the eyes, I am going to stick in one more eyeshadow color. This is not part of this look, but I am going to add it in. So on my website, you can find the look, but you can't find it with this little crystalline in there, so you can add the crystalline. But these eyeshadow combination, here we go. We're going to get started. I think it can be so pretty. You can see over here how it's got that purple to it. It's got a little bit of blue. It started with brown. Here's how we're going to get it. We're going to start with Cinnabar. So I'm going to take my crease brush and I'm picking up just a little bit of this Cinnabar here. I'm going to put it right in my crease line. So crease brush for your crease line. Patting it right in here. I want this color to stay right in my crease line. Okay, now I'm going to take my blending brush, so the fluffy brush I was just talking about, and blend this out. You don't want any harsh lines. So you can do this for, I don't know, until you notice that it looks nice and blended, but if you need a time, maybe about 15 seconds. You can count to 15 of little windshield wipers back and forth in little tiny circles, and you should be good. Okay, blend it out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add next, I'm going to take the right here, Starry Night, sorry. It's the sparkly blue. And I'm going to put that in the same line that I just applied that Cinnabar. Okay. Now I'm going to take, hang on, let me make sure I got it. Okay. I'm going to take the same brush, blend this out, back and forth, back and forth. Little circles, windshield wipering, back and forth. So eyeshadow, I know I've said this a million times, but it is so true that makeup, it is all about blending. Okay, so little circles. Okay, now what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take my all over eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this crystalline, pop it in the inner corner here, feather it towards the inside. I'm going to take a little bit more right underneath my brow bone just to brighten those two areas up. Okay, next I'm going to take this brush again, Merlot, so the crease brush. And then I applied on the other side, I took it, hang on, let me get my mirror so I can see better here. I took it right here, right on the outer corner, so just a little bit of the Merlot to darken up this outer corner a little bit. Okay, and then I also took a little bit and went right underneath my eye. Okay, just like that. All right, next and last, I'm going to take my all over eyeshadow brush and we're going to pick up the Sweet Plum, which is the sparkly purple that we have here. I'm going to apply that right on my lid. So usually I use this as a darker color a lot of times, but if you like a really nice dark eyeshadow, this might be your combination. I'm doing a training tonight, so I think it'll be perfect for online videos. It's always crazy to me if you do online tutorials or online videos or anything like that. It's always really crazy how much of a difference it makes when your eyeshadow and your makeup is a lot darker than normal on a video. It makes a really big difference. Here, let me turn you a little bit so you can see this eyeshadow a little bit better. It makes such a big difference though. So whenever you're doing anything on camera or online, making your combination a little bit darker will make a big difference and make it stick out a little bit better. So this combination, that's what I'm going to be doing with it. But you could totally wear this as a night look. You could wear it as you could wear this as a day look if you like something a little bit more dark and bold. So let us know down below, what do you think? Let me make sure these look pretty even. Okay, so I think I need a little bit more crystalline in the inner corner over here. It's hard to tell on the video when they look nice and even, but you can tell a little bit better when I take this over. Okay, let me take this brush real quick and blend this out a little bit. So you can always go in with another brush too, and you can kind of blend this stuff out. Okay, a little bit more of the crystalline there. I'm gonna take a little bit more on the other side too, actually. So anyway, this combination, it's not one of my typical combinations, but it is fun. And I had fun doing it today. So I hope you had fun watching it with me. So what do you think about the berry lipstick? What do you think? You can even make this lighter too. Actually, let's try this for a second. I'm going to take the crystalline. I'm going to put it right on my lid. Let's see what happens. Right over that sweet plum. So we're just kind of like brightening it up a little bit. And then I want you to tell me which one you like better. So I'm going to blend it now. What do you like better? Do you like that? Hang on, let me move this a little bit more. Do you like the little bit of crystalline to kind of soften it up a little bit and make it a little bit more frosted purple maybe? Or do you like it to be the more natural look with just a little bit of purple? Which one do you like better? Let me put on my mascara so you can get the full effect and the full look. Definitely not my everyday combination that I have on here. I have on dark eyes and dark lips. I feel a little like this is crazy to me. This is not something I typically wear. Typically I wear one or the other, so dark eyes or dark lips, but I would love to know what you think down below. Okay, so this Lash Fanaroma, it is my favorite mascara. This or the Lash Intensity, one of those is my favorite. Okay, we got one coat of mascara. Let's do one more. You can see I have a couple coats on over here, so I'll do one more so you can even see. Just a little bit more lash there. I love the Boho Plum Lipstick. I absolutely love how hydrating it is. You do not have to add the berry lip liner either. So in my everyday life, I would not probably add the berry lip liner. I probably would have just left it as the Boho Plum lipstick, just because, like I said, I like it to be a little bit more neutral, a little bit more natural. But if you like this exact combination here, add that berry lip liner right underneath it. Make a world of a difference. So thank you for tuning in with me today. Tell me what you think about this. Make sure also you check down below in the description. There are a couple links down there, so make sure you check them out. So there's a link to shop, so you can shop everything that I went over today, all of the products, all of the eyeshadows, all of the lipsticks, the blush, all the things. So make sure you check that out. And then there's also a link down there to join my email list. So make sure if you're not yet on my email list that you do join that, because that's where you're going to get all the information. So my sales, you're going to get the information for if there's promos to join my team, if there is classes that I'm offering, all the things. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you back here next time. Bye.